WUSA 9 Weather Watch Alert is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
And I'm WUSA 9 meteorologist Topper Schutt. We've issued a weather watch alert for Sunday. No real surprise there. First things first, this is a flood watch for essentially the I-95 corridor, southern Montgomery County, all of Fairfax, Prince William, Charles, Prince George's. Goes into effect 1 p.m. Sunday and goes until 1 a.m. Monday. Not to say we're not going to see significant to heavy rain out toward Leesburg or Frederick, but right now that appears to be the bullseye for most of the computer models. So consequently, Weather Service issued a flood watch for there. Okay, flood preps. And you can do all this on Saturday. Saturday's going to be a great day. So you can clear your gutters, maybe blow those last of the fall leaves out, check your downspouts, storm drains, check your sump pump. A lot of time, folks, it's not plugged in. And then if you're driving, I would recommend a half a tank of gas or more, but I would also recommend staying off the roads after dark on Sunday. It's going to be kind of a mess, really. So the weekend then, very nice Saturday. That's where you do all your preps, but on Sunday, not so much. Windy with rain and showers, and that rain becomes pretty heavy pretty quickly in the afternoon. It'll still be warm. Going to the Ravens game, it's going to be warm. You have a hard time staying dry. So high temperatures as we get into Saturday. Fantastic, 50s to around 60, and these temperatures are going to be 5 to 7 degrees warmer on Sunday. Okay, this is our local model. We're going to go through a couple models here. Sunday, 7:30 in the morning. There'll be a few showers, but most of which will be west of I-95. Temps in the 50s. But look what happens. This heavy axis of rain really overspreads 95 quickly. So by 11 a.m., with our local model, we have rain, heavy rain in yellow across the I-95 corridor. That continues into southern Maryland as we get into 1 p.m. And that's the beginning of the Ravens game. Not good timing. 5:30, heaviest rain east of 95 over the bay, but still, there are pockets of moderate rain back to the west. We're not done by any means. That kind of fills back in. Now, our local model, I think, is too aggressive with the cold air. This is 11 p.m. Sunday, and it's got snow in Gaithersburg, Leesburg, and Fairfax, and Manassas. I just don't think there's that much cold air available, nor do I think there's going to be that much moisture left. This is the strong northwest flow, which dries us out very, very quickly. It even drives snow south of Fredericksburg overnight, Sunday, in the wee hours of the morning on Monday. I still don't think it's going to happen. If it does, it doesn't matter because at 6 o'clock in the morning on Monday when you get up and try to go to work, it's going to be clear. It'll be cold, temps in the 30s, wind chills will be in the 20s at the bus stop. Monday morning and hold in the 30s all day. So dress for the 30s on Monday. Not super cold in the wake of the storm, but it's going to be a big shock after our 60s on Sunday. So here is another model. The American model has the rain essentially west of I-95 early in the morning on Sunday. It's been pretty emphatic on that, but it too spreads the rain quickly eastward. But 1 o'clock on Sunday, moderate rain across the board. It continues into the evening hours and it continues into 11 o'clock. Now it does try to kick some of this to a mixture by 11:30, but it's not as aggressive as the model I just showed you. This is a little better, I think. You know, maybe we get a mixture brief in Leesburg and Gaithersburg by 7 o'clock in the morning on Monday, but it gets out of here very, very quickly. So that should not cause a problem for commuters either. Okay, one more. European model. Much more aggressive on bringing more significant rain farther east. You know, it's kind of it really is in the details here. It doesn't really matter that much how hard it is in the morning because by late morning, early afternoon, it's heavy everywhere, or at least moderate everywhere across the board. See the area of yellow, that's heavy rain, and that's 6 p.m. on Sunday. Heavy rain again, 10:30 on Sunday. There's your kick, magenta, back into Winchester and Leesburg. But notice it doesn't bring it through the metro, and I like the European for this because it lingers the storm a little longer, but just with showers, 6 o'clock Monday morning, and then gets everything out quickly, well before noon. So rainfall. The bullseye for the European model is south and west, 3 to 4 inches, Manassas and Culpeper. The bullseye for the American model looks a lot like that flood watch, doesn't it? I-95 corridor. So we'll pick one. I'll pick the European model, total rainfall. 2.33 at National, 2.5 at Manassas, 2.8 in Culpeper, over 2 inches at La Plata, over 2 inches in Fredericksburg. Now, we also have to worry about winds as well. Winds could gust to 40 miles per hour in Gaithersburg, 43 in Leesburg. That's Sunday morning, and that would be a strong southerly wind. So again, hope your decorations are secure. And if you have a huge blow-up snowman, deflate it Saturday. You can always put air back in it on Monday. At least it'll end up being in your yard. By 1 o'clock on Sunday, more winds. 30, 35-mile-per-hour winds in the immediate metro. And then by 6:15, notice the winds are now whipping from the northwest at 30 to 35 miles per hour. And that continues into Sunday night. Winds still gusting over 30 in Leesburg and Gaithersburg. And those winds will continue Sunday night. They'll die down a little bit, but it'll still be breezy on Monday. So a great Saturday. There's our Weather Watch Alert Day, and there's our breezy, chilly Monday. After this storm, we don't see anything in terms of precipitation through the rest of the week, so we need this soaking rain. I know it's taken up half our weekend, but we need it. After that, near 50 Tuesday, Wednesday, low 50s Thursday, and low 50s with sunshine next Friday.